Final Form podcast. This week, the last pick in the round, the fourth choice, the fourth show, Joker game.
The fourth show, lad.
This was
Heath
Dagger's
Ledger
pick.
game.
This was Dagger's pick. Dagger, what were you hoping to get, and what'd you get out of this?
Pretty much. I expected. I pretty much got what I expected. Like, I had a feeling that it was gonna be. Well, no, I'm not gonna get into that right now. But we'll get into that later. But it met my expectations. I'll say that much.
What were your expectations? I need to know.
Something.
All right, it's gonna be a show that's like actiony. You know, there's gonna be some plot, some twists and turns. You know, because it's about spies, so it's gonna get really complicated. And I expected myself to get lost in the plot at some point, and I very much did. But that also has to do with how they structured the episodes.
Okay. Fully agree on that.
Would
So
the lot of you, would you recommend it? Like, is it
Yes.
worth the watch?
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Off
Maybe.
rip, I'm
Yeah.
like leaning towards yes. I'm like kind of like on the fence though.
I
But
don't think I'm gonna remember this enough.
I think it was worth watching. I think it was worth watching because it's a nice change of pace, at least from like.
I would say. Oh, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No,
You
go
got
ahead.
I would say like for a casual, like I would definitely just throw this out there, because it's like if they were to just do like one episode per week or maybe like 2 episodes every other night, it'll definitely get the job done.
You
It's
said-
entertaining enough.
You said the same thing about Shiguri Death Frenzy.
Yeah, bro.
You be trying to sabotage people's anime career.
Yeah.
No. Don't put that on
It's
me. bro.
definitely a okay show, but I don't think I'm going to remember this to like tell somebody to watch this unless they like say some keyword like spy or some crazy shit.
Jeez, I'm really looking for Japanese spies.
Got you, bro.
Um,
Joker's game.
Off rip, this it started off like crazy fire. Like those first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Those first 2 episodes are straight up heat. Those could hang toe to toe with any, it doesn't get much better than that. They create a predicament that you can't get. Well, first off, the show is about fucking spies. We never even said. The show's about spies. It's about this super, secret spy organization in Japan that does like guerrilla warfare and shit like that.
D agent.
They're all a bunch of badass guys that dedicate their life to being spies.
D agency.
Yes, the D agency. But in the first 2 episodes were super fucking lit.
Yeah. Yeah, the first 2 episodes were gas. I thought it was gonna go like that.
Exactly. And then it got a wild turn because like I didn't know who was like the main character at that point. I thought he was because there was 2 episodes of just him.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like, what was it? It was like he got sent over as a liaison from the other fucking sector or group in the military or some shit, trying to like get dirt on the D agency or like set him up for some shit, and he ends up like being like a double agent for
You talking about the
D
British
agency.
guy?
The guy they're searching.
No, I'm talking about the first 2 episodes. No, I'm talking about the first 2 episodes. The main guy. I'm talking about the main character.
Okay.
Yeah,
He was dumb
didn't-
smart. He broke down the whole dude's story and everything.
yeah,
I
that shit was
thought he
clean,
was
wasn't
in.
it?
Yeah,
Like,
like
I was like, let's think this. I thought it was gonna be like he's like a prodigy spy or some shit, and it was gonna be 12 episodes of him just developing into some raw spy or something. But
I
nah.
honestly thought every episode it was just him, but he was just doing spy shit and he was obviously in disguise. But then I was like, wait, those were all different people.
What a
Oh
turn of
yeah,
events.
I fucking hated that. That's what. So that's the start that pissed me off about the show. It started off as a non-episodic show, as like a regular show. If the second episode had been different, I would at least be knowing what I'm expecting.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just,
Yeah.
if it was just episodic the whole time and never had any 2-part episodes, specifically
Like-
not at the beginning.
The title episodes were like kind of like weird to me. I was like, part 1 of what? Like, what is this? This is episode 1. This isn't like no part shit.
The
But I
multi
noticed it was like
the
part 1,
multi-part
part 2, 3, and shit.
the multi-part episodes in this show to me like serve as like a reminder of what this show could have been. Because both of the multi-part episodes are super fucking good.
What you mean? What parts you talking about?
The first part and then the other part that they had that was multi-part. I kind of forgot what it was about, to be completely honest.
It was.
Oh, they weren't all like that?
The agency.
No.
It was about.
I'm bumming. I'm bugging.
Agency.
Yes. It was about the rival agency that was competing with them to get the scoop.
Yep.
Yeah, that. There was only two stories
Double
like
Joker.
that. The rest
Double
of them,
Joker Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The rival agency shit. I low key didn't fuck with them at all, bro. Like, I was like,
Oh
man,
my
this
god,
shit.
that shit was raw.
It was pretty like clean how they thought they had the upper hand and then swoop. Nah, D agency's here, boy.
Yep.
We've been here.
How do you guys feel about I meant to ask that, but I'll ask it now. How do you guys feel about the spy? Their difference in philosophies, like, should spies kill or is the D agency right and they should just kind of like try to do everything without killing or being killed?
Ideally, that's what you want, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's going to be some scenarios where like you have to kill someone.
Pretty sure that one dude, somebody in D agency killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like I guess they just kill when they have to. Or like
No,
what,
they
it was
don't.
what,
They don't
like-
kill anybody. That was the whole point of their feud with the other. I thought one of them got killed.
I think he
Can't
knocked
fucking
someone's
tell.
eye out. I think he knocked someone's eye out. I don't think he killed
One of
him.
them got killed, but I want to say one of them definitely died.
One of them
Everyone-
did die. The guy at the end died.
The dude
Who
that
got
killed
the train rail through his chest.
Yeah.
the guy that killed somebody was a part of the other agency.
I remember that episode, but I could have sworn somebody from D agency killed somebody.
I don't think so. I think that's like their motto. I'm pretty sure it's their motto, just to kill. It's something along the lines of, don't kill and don't be killed.
Yeah.
They're kind
Killing.
of
They're
they're
both
ve-
like stupid decisions for a spy.
yeah. They're very Vash the Stampede about it. Very Batman. Edward Elric.
Trash the Stampede.
Oh, another show, but that show's based on Nazis. It doesn't have Nazis in there.
What?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh,
That's
the
what the
movies.
government is supposed to be.
Oh yeah. What are they called?
Ishval.
But not the government.
Amnestrians.
Yeah. Something
Yes.
Fucking. Hey, what was y'all like? Who was your favorite agent? Like that wasn't, I guess the main character. Whatever the fuck his name was. The guy in the first step. Like,
like that. He was my favorite. I don't have
He was
it.
He's the only one I could really get behind.
my
Yeah.
favorite episode.
I should have asked. Who's your what was your least favorite thing about it? Like, who was your least favorite agent? Because I'm gonna talk about that guy. That is the one thing that stuck with me. And it was that one guy on the fucking party boat with the hat. He was the lamest agent
I
of
remember
all.
that one. I remember that one.
That guy was like crazy lame. I was like, man, fuck this dude.
Party
bro.
boat.
Didn't
It was on
he?
a party?
Didn't he? Yeah.
It was
yeah.
a yacht. It was a yacht, and he captured some like crazy smart scientist who was addicted to crossword puzzles.
Oh,
Like
Ah.
that. Like those episodes.
Oh, the guy who he caught the guy on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
He used
that
a
shit was
dog.
cool.
Bro, no, I think it was lame, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It was pretty lame. in
That
terms
episode was
of
cool,
the
but
five,
he wasn't.
But like, it was just still like, cause he did that shit pretty fast, and the dude
It
didn't
was
even
like-
realize it. It was
I don't know. To me, the other boys were like really spies with the shits. Like did some cool ass shit, life on the line. This guy was like, I'm gonna solve the mystery with this dog. I'm gonna talk to this woman and nurture her kid. I mean, yeah, he got the false personality shit down going for him. But I was like, nah, this nigga lame. Like fuck this
Yeah.
guy. Like should have done without this nigga.
The dude.
Bro.
The one story
Yeah.
was kind of interesting too. The dude that had the memory loss. He thought he was like French. He had like the French accent.
Yeah.
hard. That shit
Yeah.
was hard.
that
shit
That episode was hilarious to me because
smooth.
French resistance. LOL.
niggas made a bomb. He was like, what?
Yeah, this is about like World War II time period. So
Yeah.
guess what, boys? Guess what side Japan was on in World War II?
Oh yeah.
It's the same side as Germany. They were rocking with Germany. I think Adolf Hitler had to tell the Japanese people to chill.
Yeah.
Like they were that violent.
Y'all are stunting a little too hard right now.
Y'all doing too much, man. Chill out, nah. Come on, nah.
My favorite episode was when the spy got captured and then he broke out of
Yeah.
like the other of just getting
The Nazi,
interrogated.
he was fishing them out.
Is that the one with the dude that looks like fucking Megamind, the British guy?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
God,
that
that was fucking hilarious.
That's what was funny.
He
That's
looks
what you
disgusting.
I can't even remember it. Not even going to count.
Hold up. I had a picture of this.
Because you didn't finish it.
Wow.
I did finish it just later. Just later.
Oh my god! And it was so it was also funny in that 2-part episode about the other agency when he's like, this guy has a tan line on his forehead. With obvious tell. It's like, hold up, was that shit there the whole time?
No shit, Batman.
And
Them
then
niggas playing chess was hype.
he gives the dude the money for like the intel, and then the dude's thumbing through the bands, and then he kills him.
Yeah. He was like, he snatched that shit. It was like,
Oh, he was hype.
they got his ass stabbed up. That shit was crazy.
That boy got pieced the fuck up, man.
Peace.
Yeah, that's the Megamind looking dude. He's in the chat right now.
Give that whole.
Take a gander.
Oh,
Yeah, that's,
this nigga, yeah.
He was pretty
Yeah.
cool. The MI6, the
I couldn't
The
get
guy that
over
got
how he
bodied.
looked.
He got bodied by Colonel Yuki, bro.
he did.
How do you remember that guy's name, bro? How can you remember anybody from this show?
Yeah.
Colonel Yuki was the
They all
drippiest
look the
nigga
fucking
ever.
same.
He had a fake backstory, yo. This nigga had a whole fake backstory. He was a secret guy that stole some guy's background and made it into him so nobody could really know who he is, bro. This guy walks around with a fake cane and a fake limp leg. Like what? This nigga is so secretive. I was like, bro, this nigga is the truth. The whole D agency is that because of him.
Oh, that guy, the
Yeah.
old guy.
Yeah, the guy that runs the whole show. The guy that shitted on that nigga with the scar on his face twice in his own home country.
Bro, he was shitting on everybody.
Everybody,
Yeah, like
bro.
years apart.
Like, he was literally chilling in a dark room waiting for the other agency to pull up. He closed the book and was like, oh, you're here.
Wasn't even his house. Wasn't it? Like what?
You're kind
Imagine
of
this
late.
nigga's daily life, bro. What's this nigga do in his spare time, bro? Probably shit like that.
Shit like that. Nigga just working. Nigga always on the clock.
Getting down to the brass tacks of this show. Did you guys see the typewriter with the word "come" on it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, I'll show you whenever I find it. But fuck, that was funny.
Yeah, bro.
It was on there like 3 times.
I was watching it on my TV, so I couldn't screenshot it, but I was like, damn, it got come on this word. I mean, on this paper.
Come.
Also, the first dude, when he was about to, he was sitting there waiting for them to complete the search, and he like took off his shirt or whatever. I was like, damn, this dude has like an 8-pack. And when he put the dude at the end, he put the dude from the other agency in a sleeper hold. He cinched that shit in. Oh my god, that shit had me rolling.
That shit was funny. I know what you're talking about.
Honestly, I feel
I
like
wish I would have seen more about their training.
yeah, that was a cool. Like they just glossed over how cool that was.
I wish it followed one character and then like he went on all of these like same missions, you know? Like if it was the same character from the episode 1 on every single episode, this show would be pretty fire.
Yeah, even if they were more distinguishable, low key. I mean,
Yeah,
because
that's
there
too.
was
that
all.
was
like-
a problem, man.
To go watch them or like even just fake names.
That's what I'm saying.
that they
And
were-
in the beginning, they're like, "This is a normal show about fucking spies," and then they start jumping around after that. I'm
You
like,
hear
oh
their
my
fake
God.
names once. You hear their fake names once in episode 1 when they're going to the bar,
Yeah,
and then after that,
fuck
they
that.
never did it. Yeah, it was.
Is it in the OP too? Like on some
It might
Bagano
be.
type shit?
Oh no, I was skipping the OP.
OP, yeah, OP was straight. No, I don't think it
I
was
skip
crazy.
it sometimes.
The ED sounded like an OP in this.
Surprise, surprise! The ED was my favorite part of the.
Of those two, out of the two.
Yeah,
Once again,
I like the opening.
still.
Also, this show. So, like I said, it has 2 multi-part episodes. If it would have ended on one of those, I would have had a sweeter taste. You know what I mean? I would have been like, okay, you know what? This shit kind of was heat. That would have just been the last impression instead of whatever the fuck the last episode was. That last episode, I was like, what the fuck is even going on? Who are we? This shit's ass.
Yeah.
The last episode ends with the other agency. I'm pretty sure.
So I'm saying, I was just like, it was not satisfying. On a scale of 1 to 100, how satisfied I was with the ending, it was a 0%. I was just left there like, wow, okay.
Nothing I saw. Nothing really. I don't know what information they stopped from the enemies from getting. Nothing.
I just really didn't like how it was just like not one character's story the whole time. It was just bit. I was like, man, I'm getting tired of this. It's hard for me to like really fuck with the characters like deeply like that. The only one who was mentioned often was Yuki.
Yeah, maybe if there was more time, they could have showed people more love. I could have cared more, but
Maybe if they all didn't fucking look the same.
and they all look the same. And it's like, God, and the timeline. There's not really a cohesive timeline, really.
Yeah. Oh, it's not in chronological order at all. It's there's a specific order. If I would have known that I wish I would have known that ahead of time. That in order for it to make sense, make more sense, I guess you would have to watch it in chronological order, and it's like you would have to watch the last episode like second or third.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Like I don't even understand that. Like I wouldn't even do that in my spare time. Watch something out of order.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I would like y'all had one chance to get this right. Why I gotta do this again?
You know, Haruhi had 2 orders.
I guess if you fuck with it heavy, you would do that.
Yeah, but I knew about Haruhi I knew that going into it.
Yeah, Haruhi has 2 orders. Jay, did you know that? 2 watch orders.
Nah, I did not. And I think I'm gonna do that shit again. Go through those 7 episodes of pure hell.
Oh, you always go through those. Those are always in succession.
I'm never gonna go through this again.
Man, that show's amazing. We don't have to talk about it, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So it had the show had some badass moments, but it just jumped around too much, and there wasn't enough badass moments. Like, spies can be cooler. Like, spies are like the epitome of cool. I needed more cool shit happening.
From what I can gather, bro, Archer will body these niggas.
I haven't even seen any Archer. I can't comment on.
Same.
Archer finna body these niggas, man.
Is Spine cowardly? Remember that one guy that was like, spying's cowardly, you know, you gotta face your enemies face to face, you know, deception and stuff like that is like pussy shit.
Man, hell no, what the fuck? That's just some honorable nigga jacking his dick to nothing. Like
the first guy to do it was dishonorable, but after that all bets were off.
It's like,
Depends on how you do it.
Nah, man, I don't even think the first guy, bro. It's just like it's just like I don't know. It's just a way to do something, bro. Like niggas just like it's like shitting on somebody for like getting his money from his parents or something. Like, you get your money from like that. Like man, nah, it's just a way. It's just a fucking way. Like you got bodied this way, you want to complain about it and just go your way. Like nah, I'm just not gonna do that.
But
cowardly, and even the act of doing it isn't even. It's just like it's a whole different fight. Like what you're in enemy territory, faking this thing. One mishap and you literally just lose everything.
So do you
do it all in succession? You win most of it.
Do you fuck with cheating in sports? If you can.
I mean, them niggas get away with it, bro. They do.
Yeah, you gotta do whatever it takes to win.
Sports has rules. Life it's not really any rules. It's kind of unwritten rules.
There's laws, bro.
But morally, the moral gray areas is left for us to decide.
what's right and what's wrong.
Damn, am I gonna leave this cart in the grass or am I gonna go walk it to the
That shit getting left in the grass every time. Well, no, depending on how close it is.
If it's close, then I put it in there. But if it's not close, then they're just asking for me to
leave it right there.
Leave it out because why isn't there one close? Like,
hey, with that scenario right there, though, I would be like, if I was working as a carter, would I want all the carts like in one spot or spread around? Me personally, I kind of want to spread around so I can spend all day just getting the carts and not worrying about it.
It's hot. That's my counter argument. In Florida,
I've been getting buggies before at Lowe's, and it's pretty ass going across the whole parking lot sometimes.
In Florida, dude. In Florida, you want to go out there in the summer? Fuck no.
No, thank you.
Fuck no.
Niggas be wearing hats at Walmart getting buggies. That's like
I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
I know they be out there hot. Niggas be wearing straw hats and
looking like farm employees or something.
I'd be like, damn, I know these niggas want to vibe, bro. I'm gonna leave this.
They make the savvy move to wear the long sleeve, breathable shirt, bro, so that they don't get sunburned.
The long sleeve white shirt is like unbeatable in the sun, bro. Back when I was cutting yards, guys.
Yep. Jay, will you watch the show?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I watched the first 2 episodes subbed actually.
Shit was chef kiss.
The dub was pretty good in this. I give this show that. It had a really good dub.
The dub was great.
They did a lot of accents.
They still did the one guy from the first 2 episodes is still American, and so it was still technically English at points, but English as they
spoke that good English, man.
What are you doing?
This is my home.
Also, feel like there low key wasn't enough politics. That's something I would never say again, probably about entertainment.
Yeah,
but there really wasn't enough. Like I wanted more like peeks into like
what the global political shit was looking like back then. The global
Game of Thrones type drama, like.
They figured just throwing Nazis in was edgy enough. They didn't want to go into philosophy.
Like Fiora Bradley in FMAB, like some shit like that.
That'd be perfect.
Good old Imperial Japan.
The opium in the streets. Did the government put opium in the streets?
I don't think so.
In IRL.
I don't think so. I mean, they might have.
If so, fucked up if true.
I just know that World War II era Japan was very aggressive. Like they were already in a war with China before. Well, that's what started World War II actually on that side.
Smoke.
Yo, when I hear about that beef, China versus Japan, bro, I'm like, man,
it's real. It's been going on for like 1,000 years.
But check this out, like, I'm like, China's like so much bigger than Japan, bro. Like,
but China, because it's so big, they always are in turmoil with each other.
Yeah.
But until Mao Zedong, once Mao Zedong beat all the nationalists and started killing people who had like right approaches. And implemented his entire communist agenda that ended up failing, but he pretty much put a stop to that. Now they're all as uniform as they can be.
Damn,
there's not too many ideology debates.
So Japan was just like mad unified and just laughing at these niggas like, damn, y'all niggas suck.
Because they had the samurai pride. What I call the samurai pride, like they were gonna keep going. It didn't matter if they all died. They were going to keep going. They were going to keep attacking. That's why we had to do this thing called the atomic bomb.
That shit, that's the shit when you jump off the top rope, right?
Yeah, kind of like that. And you take out like 50 miles in every direction.
Watch out!
I put in my notes. I put in my notes, I know Mikey is loving this shit. Because there was like a lot of like random history. There's like history tidbits though. I feel like they didn't really give us any like quality history.
Yeah,
like,
it was more so just representing the time period that they were in. They didn't really like get into too much, you know. Like I said, not a lot on the philosophy, you know. It was just more so just it was aesthetically there.
Yeah, they didn't really play with it as much as they should have. It would have been more interesting.
It went soft in that regard.
But I will say these are the best Nazi uniforms I've ever seen in an anime.
Damn, I don't even remember what they look like.
Had it in my notes, impeccable. On how they were, how neat they looked.
Chef's kiss.
Do not.
Great.
They were drippy.
10 out of 10.
They were so sleek.
Also, cigarettes.
Yes.
in these old
Sign of the
anime,
time.
they look like fucking joints every time.
Yep.
Where at some point, I'm like, these niggas lighting up.
In Rainbow, is it cigarettes or is it? Because
Yeah, it
but
is.
it looks like a joint. It always does.
I don't know, because when they were smoking those cigarette butts in Rainbow, it kind of was like you could tell that they were cigarettes because of how crooked they were from being ashed.
Oh, disgusting. Hold up. Okay.
I mean, not that I would know. I don't smoke cigarettes, but
Rel, you know those things outside of Publix that you put the cigarette in, that you ash it?
Yeah.
Do people smoke those? Do people
What
pick
do
them
you
back up? Is it like leave it here, come back and get it later?
yeah.
I don't.
When I was a Dollar General, when I was a DG, they were.
These guys tell me they see people do that shit.
I thought it was more of like, oh, I'm going to the store, I'm done with this, and you just put it out.
That's what I thought it was
I thought
too.
that was.
But people do pick it back up. Like I thought, like only bums did that though. Like it just wanted to sig on the side of like just
Bro,
wanted
if
to
I see
sig.
that shit, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Take
Like,
that shit out of their hands.
is
Stop
it
that
their
shit.
last one? Is it their last one? It has to be if they pick it back up.
I'm leaving the state if I see that shit.
No, more so they're just smoking a cigarette. They're,
Wait.
they're just instinctually smoking a cigarette, going into the store, and then they just leave it there, and then it's still so they can still pick it up when they come out.
No.
Is this
That's
a
next
thing?
level.
Is this a
next
thing?
level.
Is this a thing? I really wonder, or if we're just
You know,
in
I
such
do
a
this
trashy part of the United States that
I've seen it, man.
I do that with my blunts, but that's just out my house. You know what I mean?
Central Florida, baby. Gotta love it.
Oh yes.
If I see that shit, I'm leaving immediately. I'm moving. I'm moving to the Pacific Northwest or something.
Oregon is.
The opposite, whatever the opposite is. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to scores. Even though, okay, so first off, score one day. We will abolish scores because I always change mine, and so do you guys.
Yeah. Yep, I certainly do.
So I am not. I'm gonna give a score, but I'm gonna promise you that it's gonna change. I gave this a 7. The more we talk about it, the more I'm thinking about putting it down to a 6. I'm thinking about giving it a strong 6 as opposed to the weak 7 that I currently have it at. But it jumped around too much. The characters were nondescript. That's pretty much the main bit of it. There wasn't enough cool spy shit, but the shit that was cool held a lot of weight.
Really cool.
It was very memorable. The parts that were good to me were quite memorable, and it's worth it for that. It's also worth it for being something different, but I was hyped because I saw this on like a list that the NHK had in Japan had did.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese people had voted this like number 10 anime all time.
Oh man, they're tripping.
Like, bro, they think this shit's gas. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it has to be because like I said, which I had in my notes, it was they don't really give the perspective of the Axis in World War II in any form of entertainment. So this is like Japan nationalism. This is so. I mean, it's lit for them.
Yeah, a rare appearance for them in that kind of time period in
Yeah.
media. What'd you give it then, Mikey?
I gave it a 7 out of 10 because it's like I wanted to give it higher just because. All right, it's like what you said. This is a top 10 show in Japan, so it's like, all right, there might be something that I'm missing from the show that I'm gonna have to rewatch at some point. But yeah, 7 out of 10.
What you got, Rel?
I'm giving like a 6.7. Um, I only like it really so much because of just them being spies and having like a whole little secret agency that most people in the military don't even know about. But there was really just no like order for the episodes and shit was just everywhere.
Concept
But
was super
show,
dope.
yeah, concept is good, but other than that, it's okay show.
It was questionable in execution.
Yeah. What you got, Willie?
Like it's 6. It's got cool ass little moments, but like we said, it's like literally everywhere. It's not much to like follow. You just gotta kind of just watch it, just to watch it. Like, oh shit, I guess kind of cool. I probably was expecting too much, but yeah, it's whatever. 6 ain't bad though.
No,
6
six
is
six not bad. 6 not bad.
6
Yeah.
is definitely watchable. It definitely will pass the time.
I have 5s that I would recommend to people.
My 6s, after a while, they kind of go into a period of maybe I'll rewatch this to see if it's better to me now.
I'm try. Yep.
Yeah, like sometimes that happens to me. But yeah, below that never really gets a rewatch. Anything below.
I don't
6.
know if it's something that because I rewatched Nazca, one of my least favorite anime, and I ended up liking that more the second time. There's certain shows that I watch a second time and I appreciate them more.
Man, dog, I don't think I can rewatch my least favorite anime again. That shit.
I would never watch Nighthead Genesis.
It's still low. It's just not as low.
I don't know. If I gave Glass Slip a try again, bro, I might go on the rage.
I fell asleep every episode. There's no.
Oh
way.
no, it wasn't Soul Eater
No,
Not.
yo,
I'm never
I
watching
did-
Soul Eater
I
Not
did
again.
I did the same thing with Glass Slip, bro. I fell asleep every episode. Like it was. I don't know how that's possible.
Hold on. So real quick. What's your least favorite anime of all time? The worst anime you've ever seen, J Will?
Me?
J Will first.
Glass Slip, bro. Glass Slip is the.
What about you, Mikey? I just want to hear everybody's.
Oh, it's Soul Eater Not. I was about to say, I'm ashamed I watched that the first time.
And for Rel, I know what it is. It's what is it, Rel? Go ahead, say.
Nighthead Genesis.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's probably Joker Game. Not Joker Game. That would be funny. It's called. I think it's something. It's something like that though. Actually, King's Game.
Oh.
That's why I didn't misspeak that hard. It's King's Game. That shit's ass. Super duper duper fucking trash. Maybe watch it to laugh, but it's certainly not good.
Bro, this looks like some 2000s heat, bro.
Would
It's
never
ass.
recommend.
Some
It's
late
ass.
2000s heat.
Anybody who's seen it knows it has like a extremely low score on everything. That's why I watched it, but
All right, maybe the internet's
live
wrong.
up. Yeah, sometimes things live up to the score, and a really bad score.
Yo, I just typed in King's. You said it was King's Game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just typed in King's Game on Google and it gave me this like the fucking the basketball team game or some shit.
Yeah. I put King's Game anime.
Damn, this
Oh.
shit do look raw. There's no way.
It's a shitty death game, like
Damn, I
it's
gotta
ass.
watch this.
It's ass. There's some. It's funny. There's some funny scenes where like, cause like it's just really edgy. So like, really edgy stuff happens sometimes randomly.
Oh, this shit look hard. What?
Yeah, it's ass though. It's ass though, man. Let's not get it confused. When you watch it, you're gonna see that it's
I think so.
ass.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
That's it. That's it for this ep. I think I have no idea what we're gonna do in the coming weeks, but it's probably gonna be lists and other
Alright.
discussions. But we won't do a round like this again for some time, probably at least a month. But
Yeah.
until then, next week on with some other shit. I don't know what it is yet.